there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. 87 yards, the official distance on the kickoff return. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Nico Collins, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Stroud sets up the play action.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
11 MT, take. 11 MT.
From midfield now, Burrow.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Can. Stop. 36.
Now Burrow changing the look.
36 to Mike. 11. He's coming.
On 2nd and 10. Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati 1st down.
11.
Now it's Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going there.
Down the number. receivers. There he goes.
Across midfield, Joe Mixon.
Touchdown, Houston.
Joe Mixon, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Texans scoop it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. A gain of 3, second down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
First carry for Nick Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
2nd and 6.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was, as you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there.
Chubb. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Mixon is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now it's Burrow. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
Then he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Stroud to throw it.
That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown.
Nico Collins
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 22.
He'll look to throw. This one complete to Yoshivas.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. Dancing to his left.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again.
And they will finally put an end to the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Chubb again.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Nick Chubb. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Texans take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
On second down, here's Mixon. And just shutting him off there. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 109 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Back to Mixon on first down. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Now Stroud. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Garrett Wilson from 8 yards out. And the Texans are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Forced out to his left. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. His first catch, good for 9 in the first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To the air again, Burrow. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart, because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with. Because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stroud looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Texans. Chigakonkwo in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Looking deep here for Chase. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
First carry for Najee Harris. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they took their shot. That one was kind of up for grabs that time. And you've got to be careful defensively not to make contact too early. But that was textbook right there to get in tight and force the incompletion.
He's going to take another shot here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception's really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on. Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now Burrow changing things up here. On 2nd and 7. Burrow, he'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And the That quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. Now they'll change things up. Now Burrow on first down. He finds his receiver, Watson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. Only able to gain a couple there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
11.
Again, it's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. First down, here's Burrow. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Touchdown Bengals. Chase Brown, 26 yards. And the Bengals are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Off play action. Fields. Going for Burton, and he's got it. Down the left sideline. He may go. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 37 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Burrow going to change things up. From the 16, Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throw left side complete to Chase. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And now they'll audible to something else. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory. Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time. On 1st down, it's Fields. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter. And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues. The Bengals drive about to get going. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 2nd down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
12.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's taken in by Watson.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. An audible here to get a new look.
11 MT, 11 MT. 19, Mike 19. 12, 12, 12. 19, Mike 19. Focus, defense, focus.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On play action, Fields. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Now a give, left side, Brown with it. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And Burrow going to change the play.
12, 12, 12.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Right side to Watson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
11.
Here's Burrow. Complete once again to Watson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
11.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Now a short one to Gesicki, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
2 yards to go, second down.
And Burrow going to throw again. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19. Right 80. What is that? 11. Ain't no such thing as
Now Burrow. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Burrow will throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one well in hand. This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. A big play there. 76 yards.
And the Texans have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not
a leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check. 12.
A final shot now for Burrow. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Houston, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.